So, the reason I put episode 1 for this particular segment is I've got a lot of concepts from fellow Reddit users I would like to go through, but, we need to go through everything that is in Update 6, the new Feathered Species Pack. In fact, let's press... And we're going to turn that off. If we press triangle, look at how big this is. Look at it. And I put, like, advanced, like, the max amount of like, wild captures on, so I could, yeah, every one of these animals, the 2 Alamosaurus, all the Moros, and basically everything you see in this enclosure, along with this Ceratosaurus, were wild captured dinosaurs. So, I unfortunately had a little... We're going to showcase the J-Halopterus first. And then, we're going to continue going through... Hey, it looks like a little bat. Ooh, I like this skin. Yes, so as you can see, I prematurely released some J-Halopterus, which is my bad. So, they require... Alright, so, we're actually... This is the most interesting part. Insect feeder. So, if you guys don't know, J-Halopterus are a species of a neurognathid pterosaurs. And this is their basic design for neurognathids. So we actually need to see when one of them's getting hungry. But, actually... Toggle highlight. Everywhere we look. It's a J... Ooh. Oh, I hope everyone got that preening animation. I hope. Okay, so... When's one of them going to get hungry? Is the question. Oh, that's so cool. I love the little animation for it. I do. I really do. Let me go into a sandbox setting, make sure I didn't. Okay, that should fix it, maybe. Well, while we wait for the food for the... Yeah, now it's going down. Okay, so while we wait for that, we're actually going to go into the Dome Viewing Gallery. Oh, it actually looks pretty nice in here. Oh, I forgot I had it set really fast. I was like, what was this guy doing? Yeah, so we can actually switch camera and see the other side. So, how these work is they actually are the only other thing that involve the Hyperloop system. So, as you can see... Oh, God! That was close. So, while we're still waiting on these guys to feed... what's next? What's next on the list? Decorations, yes. Okay, so we can now place individual trees. And so on and so forth. So, I thought there was supposed to be like some, what was it? Maybe I need to do it in like a DFW setting. Oh, no, here it is, here it is. Supplies pile 1. Hyped up. Garbage. Bam. Oh, wait, hold on. this is the perfect opportunity to test out the capture mode settings. So we can even go through cinematic stuff like this. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yes, indeed. I think I caught them feeding at like the last second, which is unfortunate. Oh, he's gonna get it. Oh, he nearly got it. Oh, he got it. That was sick. That was so cool. You know what would make... Oh, what? What the hell? How'd you get out? You know what? That's not important. So, let's take a look at some of the skins. Hold on. Is my audio good? Hold on. I hope I'm not making this like too loud. So we've got Sonoran Desert, Salahaduhashko. God, I love that so much. Mangrove Forest, Yukon, which is actually the pattern, or rather the skin we saw in the announcement trailer, and as well as I mean, look at those colors. Frontier, you have outdone yourselves. I know I was late for this. I meant to get back to recording, but you know, sometimes time gets away from us. I think I like Yukon the best. Champlain, ooh, that one was actually really nice. Amazon, Great Sandy, Gambia River Basin, Quillian Mountain, ooh, it's like an Arctic fox kind of vibe. And then back to Sonoran Desert. So, with that out of the way, I don't think there's any social animations, which is unfortunate. So, what would make this even more, what would make, hold on. What would make the concept of Ernurgnathids, Jailopterus especially, is the ability for them not to have any water. Now, I don't know if you know this, but some animals actually can get the water from the food they eat. So, I know I may have hyped up this video a little too much, but now it is time for the Alright, so the series of posts that I'm going to do, most of them come from Titanus Ibera from Reddit, so thank you for granting me permission to use these posts. Alright, so the first post is just some ideas I had for any potential future packs. Alright, the first one is Jurassic Park, The Lost Attractions. This brings Stegosaurus, Ornitholestes, Procompsognathus, Hadrosaurus, Microceratus, to no one's surprise, Silurus, and Othnielia. Now, here's the problem with... Unfortunately, I would like to think for this one in particular, one or two things. One, Procompsognathus. We would be essentially adding Compy when Compy is already a thing. So, Procompsognathus... In fact, I'm pretty sure Procompsognathus from the novel and the Compys from the movies are practically one and the same. So, I'm just going to have this go on. That's so adorable. You do look like a bat. You've got very tiny teeth, don't you? Yes, you do. All of them just chilling. Now, I've actually made a post of my own saying, which was, I actually used ChatGPT to create it, the invasive species pack. Which if you guys want, I will link in a YouTube post at some point in the future if you want me to. Comment down below if you want me to. It seems like people get upset about the fact that it's reusing the same old routine. Okay, and I want to counter this by saying, do you know how many unique species was first added to the game and was then tacked, and then others of similar types were then tacked onto it? You know how we can't continuously go for unique. I mean, there are other species of dinosaurs out there. Personally, I would like to see another small carnivore, such as Stegosaurus ornitholestes, which actually was one of my favorites from Walking with Dinosaurs back in the olden days. Whew. God, sometimes I talk too much and I feel like I'm about to pass out. Okay, so next is the Lockwood Manor pack, which introduces Cosmoceratops teratophonius, or teratophonius, however you want to say it, which is actually a species of tyrannosaur, which was a corpse in Fallen Kingdom. Peloriphides, which was the skeleton melted by the lava, Concavinator, and Agujaceratops. I don't know. Agujaceratops, let's just go with that. Now then, I personally would love this pack because I love Cosmoceratops. I'm a big fan of the Ceratopsian lineage. It was a personal favorite, like, all the time. Especially with how its horns and frill looked, which was pretty unique. And considering they were by technicality in Jurassic World Dominion, I would like to think, because they were all technically there, but just not like actual animals, it would be foolhardy not to put them. That's just my opinion. Next is a pure Jurassic pack, which introduces Scelidosaurus, Torvosaurus, Metriorhynchus, and what is this? Sinosauramphus. It's a species of pterosaur, but it's not one I'm familiar with. Looks like a duck. You can actually go find the Reddit user Titanus Ibera on Reddit, and I don't want to hate on this guy. He's creating really good work so far, but Metriorhynchus is a species of prehistoric crocodile. I mean, it's one of the non-dinosaur species that could be actually plausible. Sure, it wasn't present in the Jurassic franchise, maybe in games, but it can use the ichthyosaur model. Now it's a Triassic pack. Now okay, so I know which time period these animals came from. So at any point in time, everything I'm literally reading off the images right now. So the Triassic pack includes Plateosaurus, Postosuchus, Symbospondylus, and Eudomorphodon. I would buy it. I mean, we already had an early and late Cretaceous pack, so what harm in doing the rest? Roaming Giants. So basically, this pack is based on animals that are big. And for the dinosaurs, that is Argentinosaurus and its chief predator, I believe so anyway, Mapusaurus. The pterosaur is Arambergiana, which is present in Jurassic World Alive and Jurassic World the Game, both made by Ludia, games I explicitly play. And finally, the marine reptile is Shonosaurus. Why I'm rooting for Symbospondylus and Shonosaurus specifically is because they're so unique in, like, we've got an ichthyosaur that puts whales to shame, and we've got one that is basically built like an eel. And besides, you know the only ichthyosaur in Jurassic World Evolution 2 at the moment is the namesake of the group, Ichthyosaurus.
This prehistoric hunter is rarely hindered by its size. A short wingspan makes it highly agile, well adapted to weaving
Tiny terrors.
in pursuit of its fleet.
Now, this one, I actually mentioned this animal literally just a few minutes ago. Protoceratops, Sinosauropteryx, which unfortunately is in this pack, so unfortunately, a Neuronathus and Placotus. Again, because they use their tails for locomotive purposes, they can literally just they can literally swim in the same way a mosasaur would. And finally, we've got the exotic pack, which introduces Deinonychus, again, in the feathered species pack, Pterodostro, Mononychus, and Uranosaurus, which is a species of ichthyosaur. Again, need more diversity in the group. I love some of these ideas. If it wasn't for the fact that some of the creatures are already in use currently, Deinonychus, Sinosauropteryx. Yeah, all in all, just because two creatures are used, there's so many other exotic species out there. For example, we've got Shunosaurus and Mesachosaurus, which I'm pretty sure you use it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to try and branch out content that's just not video games. I'm going to do more cooking stuff. I'm going to do more outside stuff. You know. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe. We're at 35, which honestly I cannot be more thankful for. That's actually I'm going to end off this video. I don't know how this one got out. This game is over a year old, and yet still dinosaurs phase through the fence. But you know what? We can't expect perfection from Ludia, or Frontier rather. I had a stroke. But all in all, even if there's bugs, the players can instantly deal with it like that. So I think because I've got multiple skins set up for Deinonychus, I'm going to do that one next. Again, I cannot stress this part enough. I was granted permission by Titanis Ibera for doing this. Okay. So again, please like and subscribe. Again, 35, which it actually went to 36 and then dropped down one. I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Honestly, it means a lot. So far, we're almost at the first major milestone for this channel, which is a good old crisp 50. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Stay awesome. Peace.